Hello and welcome to Mad About Gaming. I am going to be streaming some FIFA22 career mode today on my custom team that I have made called California FC, and it is comprised of a combination of some made-up players that you get automatically when you create a career or create a custom team, alongside players that I have bought from the real world. The team so far looks like this. We are partway through the season, but I wanted to bring you a stream of this team because I think it's really cool, and I've been really enjoying playing it. So this is the side. The only players that are created players are 3 out of the 4 defenders. Vermeulen, Rodriguez, and Foster are all made up players that you get when you create a custom team. Everyone else I have bought, although on the bench here we have Sykes, Howe, and Reyes, who are made up players, as well as some of these players down here. I have purchased a lot of real players, and eventually the goal is to make the team all real players. But I'm playing through this first season, and the team hasn't made it in the Champions League or anything like that. It's on difficulty professional, and yeah, we're 19 games into the season, so almost halfway through, and the team's been really great to play with, and like I said, I decided that it would be fun to do a stream of me playing with this team. So we'll attend the press conference here and play Manchester City.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll take some questions now. Yeah, thank you.
Can the team still make a title bid? Yeah, we're in first place, and we're pretty far in first place, so we'll keep fighting. Can we keep winning? We're on a 19-match winning streak, so well, we're in really good form. It's a real 6-pointer against Manchester City. Have your preparations been going? Are you confident? At a big game, who will win? At our best, we'll beat anybody. I think we're ready to win this. There's no time for predictions. I think at our best, we'll beat anybody. And we've been our best this whole season so far, so.
Okay.
Alright, so let's jump into our first match on the stream here. We're gonna leave everything as is as far as team management is concerned. Sometimes I like to swap out players that are not fully fit, but those guys are pretty good, so we'll play it as is. Hope everybody's having a good day today. And I know it's only Tuesday, but the weekend is coming. Slowly but surely. Alright, let's jump into the match.
The pre-match talk centres on Ronaldo. In a rich vein of form and number one on the scoring charts. Can he do it again today? Live on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray. And sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Black Cats facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And a look at the starting 11 for Black Cats. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Sancho.
Oh, he's given the ball away.
Game possession here. Play style for this team is
De Ligt.
Usually pretty quick build-up.
That was interesting to look at the table. And what can we say about these runaways for what? Will he finish? Well, fantastic reflex action. Ronaldo, the cutback. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
And astute viewers will notice that I have the crowd chanting the songs for Swansea City. And the reason being because I think they have really cool sounding
who can he pick
chants.
out? Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance.
And if you were also paying attention, you heard Blue Moon at the beginning.
Son.
Because you get to choose a walkout song.
And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
They don't give you
as a
many
player,
options.
you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Song. So, it's California FC in the Premier League with Blue Moon as the walkout song and Swansea's
given his magnificent form, then there's every reason to believe that Cristiano Ronaldo will make an impact here.
Pretty what a goal.
Oh, Stuart, a chance!
But that'll do for the first
the
goal.
opening goal of this match, and what a start they made.
He's a fantastic midfielder.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and from there he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So he takes the lead pretty early in the first half. I didn't see exactly what time it is. It's the 14th minute yet, so we're very early in the first half. 17 goals in 17 matches for Bruno. We give him the captain's armband.
So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded?
Right now for Manchester United in real life, but
Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball.
For Cal FC,
right, I believe something has changed at the Emirates. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Absolutely.
It's a goal for Arsenal. They've scored the opener here with 17 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex.
Oh, we're just been tackling right enough.
Far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
That wasn't good. That wasn't funny. We're gonna whip this one in. Get Dion here at the near post.
Played in there.
Oh, I did not mean for Ronaldo to do that, but that was awesome. Licorice.
Ronaldo. A very good tackle. Sterling.
Oh, late tackle.
Really good interception. The Black Cats moving the ball around more than decently.
Ooh.
Full credit.
Oh, I thought he
Wonderful
caught that. I
stop.
was going to be like, wow, what a stop.
Well, that save could be the turning point here, because they've been second best all over the pitch up to now.
Regain possession, get a shape back.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, breezing past him. And it's fallen for Ronaldo.
Oh.
Both hands on it. Good goalkeeping.
Just a little toe would have done it.
De Bruyne. And the advantage is with City.
A late challenge. I understand. Oh,
Mahrez.
shit.
And a fine stop to turn the ball away.
Donnarumma making a great save.
Well, still behind here.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something.
Ronaldo's in.
And the goal is his. They lead by 2 now.
Fully
deserved.
too easy. As always.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Yeah, Pepper's unhappy.
So 2-0 now.
Oh yeah, and the team's nickname is known as Black Cat, so you'll hear the announcers, the stadium
in a
announcers,
useful looking
and
position,
the game
but will there be an
announcers
end
referring
product?
to the team as Black Cats.
Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss.
Well, no surprise there. The hosts have enjoyed most of the possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. They're excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Because you saw him making that run, but...
Really good reading of the game to win possession back.
Player, I forget who that was, they didn't see what I saw. There we go.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted.
Another good save, they really pressed him. What a short corner.
And taken short. Has a go. Well, in some style, Ederson prevents a goal.
I like Ederson's little tattoo behind his left ear. It's like a smiley face. Me, the manager, very upset. That didn't go in.
Playing it in.
Well,
it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
That was awful. Usually he's a master with his head, but that was a big one. Oh no, I don't think that was Ronaldo. I think that was Son. Yeah, that was Son. That wasn't. No, it was Ronaldo. I lied.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Anytime you're ahead of City.
Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's having a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Yeah, he's certainly carved out plenty of chances. He's tested the keeper on numerous occasions, and he got his reward with that goal. Brilliant stuff from him.
Real good first half. So goals from Bruno, goals from Ronaldo. 2-0 halftime. Let's jump in the second half.
So the second half underway, and City left with a real mountain to climb.
Well, what's fun about the custom team is that like you create everything. You create the crest,
and teammates to play it to.
The jerseys, the home and away, the colors,
Here's
the
De Bruyne.
everything.
And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately.
And like you get to pick a stadium, you can change
and
the
Sterling
look of the stadium. Oh, shit. And that's what happens when you get talking and not focusing. Raheem Sterling, and he's running all the way back to give Pep a big ol' hug. I let my guard down.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
You can customize the field, the lines, the seats, the colors of the stadium, the name, everything. What the crowd cheers, the walkout song, the song that plays when your team scores. All that is customizable, so it's really fun.
Continuing with the game, City just one behind now.
Let's focus and make sure that we don't let City back into this game.
A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. A change in the offing for City. And the cross is very much on.
Change the momentum.
Lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's
sure
ball.
City is going to be
now, interesting developments in the Chelsea game.
Momentum.
Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yes, it's a goal for Chelsea. The goalkeeper spilled it back into the danger area, and he is there to slot the ball into the back of the net nicely. It's now 1-0, 57 minutes played.
Oh, maybe the equaliser.
That's a great defense.
Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Arsenal.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully, I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Bruno Fernandes. De Jong. Tremendous challenge. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Oh, big chance! And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Just like I said, if you're not totally focused, City will come back to bite you. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some changes. Ronaldo's coming off. And we're going to play Howe because he's a really good striker. And we're going to leave it like that for now.
Defending here, they've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Back underway, dead level, 2-2. Well, as you'll have noticed, we had to cut Alex a bit short just then. To confirm, Chelsea did score in that match, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here?
What we need to do is...
De Bruyne.
We need to get control of this game.
Could be a chance to break here.
Quick break.
All hands on deck. It looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Well, let's send it over to Alex Scott, shall we? Because someone has scored in the Arsenal game.
And it's a goal for Wolves. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 74 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Good tackle.
Forgive me if I don't talk as much for the next couple of minutes because
Sterling.
I'm going to focus and do my best to try and take the lead here.
Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Grealish. Can he find the net? It could be up for grabs.
Well, what a big moment that could prove to be. The keeper's just kept them in it. What a save.
And a fine cross.
That wasn't very helpful, so what we're going to do is we're going to get De Jong out. And we're going to put Phil Foden in. And we're going to play Sykes. So get some of our...
In fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Five minutes left. And City on the front foot near the end of this contest. Still level here. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Will he play it in? Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. But it did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end.
This is going to end in a drop. We're not careful. We probably have one more chance.
Frenkie de Jong. Bruno Fernandes has it.
And that's it.
And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but...
Gives us something to build on.
Superb save.
Well, he should score,
City's
of course.
always a tough game. And that's okay. long as we don't lose. We have plenty of points. In fact, we can afford to lose a couple of
Time for a
games,
few quick questions.
Let's hope. Unbeaten run. Will the unbeaten run continue today? Well, I mean, it didn't really. We're unbeaten, but the win streak is you expect better from the boys today. It wasn't a bad day at the office. It was me. I was the one who wasn't fully focused and was unable to get it done, but that's okay. Are you happy with the draw? Yeah, I'll say we didn't defend like I know we can.
Thanks, that's all the questions we have for you.
They do have plenty of attacking quality, and they will bite you if you're not fully focused. Final scout report. So what I did was I'm trying to get some reserve players, because I have my starting 11 that I really like, and I have my bench that I really like, and you know, I want to build more players that can be in the reserves. And I'm American, and I think there are some really good young American players, and so I've looked for some Americans to fill those reserve spots. And so here's some young quality Americans, and we'll be getting Gio Reyna. He's awesome. Some of these other guys, like Timothy Weah, will probably go for him as well. We want to fill the team with some young Americans, show that they're good players too. We have Aston Villa now. Let's see what we got in the mail here. Youth Squad monthly report. Important transfer market. Oh, okay. The transfer market is open. Let's see. Let's see what kind of money we have here. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, let's make sure the players we want to sell are for sale. I think the best way to do that is over here in our transfer hub. We can see our listed players, and we only have one listed player. That's not exactly what we want. We're gonna let this guy grow, but who we do want to list, Bailey, we want to list him. He's worth some money. 24 million. That'll be enough to get our hands on Gio Reyna. But we like all these reserve players, so we'll probably keep a hold of them for now. Alright, so let's get into this match against Villa. We are going to have to play some of our reserves. This young man, Magellan, he's one of the created players, and he's great. He's a good player to be able to sub on. Sakala, we're gonna play Mason Greenwood. Reyes and Foden. Christian Pulisic. And we have some young American, well, not so young, but we have some American players in the back as well. Not all, but left back, he's American. Tolkien, I thought that was pretty cool because I like Lord of the Rings, so I get quite a kick out of a player named Tolkien. And then De Becker, he's one of our created players as well. Bruno's going to take the game off. Sanadoy. We have some really good young players and some different players. Oh, we're going for it. As far as we're gonna let the chips fall where they may here, and see how our backup team can play. Yeah, like I said, this is it's a bit of a gamble putting all these reserves and youngsters on the field, but I think it's worth it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to play with them. We have some really good players out there too. Out of the zone, unknown zone. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, so I customized all the colors of the
Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And really looking forward to starting this new year with some live football for you. It's Black Cats up against Aston Villa.
Well, I just hope the players haven't been partying too hard, as these games on New Year's Day can flatter to deceive. Hopefully that isn't the case here, and we get a really good game.
Let's get into it. We're going to have a better game than we had last game. I mean, last game wasn't bad. We just let a victory slip away, which is, not ideal.
Possession one.
So this time, we're going to do our best to make sure that we start off well and continue well. Continue to play well and dominate this game.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Starting off super good. Early goals from Phil Foden. Who I think is a fantastic game. So that's a great
The ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, that is how to play advantage.
We're going to be ruthless.
Foden.
Oh, I almost Foden again.
Sanson. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in.
Oh, we got John Brooks on our team.
Sykes.
Why not?
Now, what can they do from here?
There we go. There we go. There we go.
It's got to be!
Oh, come on.
Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted.
Let's do it. Let's crowd. We're going to crowd the keeper.
Over it
Get a
comes.
good ball in towards John Brooks.
And caught by the keeper.
Karate kick back to the goalkeeper there.
Mason Greenwood. Into the advanced position.
Headed towards goal.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept.
Wasted pass. Wasted. Oh, keep him locked in.
Foden. Can he finish? Oh, and he
off the post.
the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Run close to the blowing his close.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that.
I mean, he did kind of fuck it up and got it on the rebound, but didn't nick it off the post, so we'll take it. We will take it. The coach, me, is happy.
Well, a second goal for them here.
We are going to do our best to be as ruthless as possible.
Konsa. Effective challenge. Well, the attack looks promising. Real chance. He had to react and did.
Should have chipped him. I went for kind of
taking it away.
Finish there.
And he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Sanson. Vallejo. An incisive pass. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end.
That was
on the back of that particular
vicious.
challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
He was really late. Let's see that again. That was vicious. Jeez. What ball is he going for?
Well, approaching half-time on the home side, very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
And that is offside.
Well, just a step. Well, a little more than a step, but...
Marvellous Nakamba.
That's it, his name is Marvelous.
McGinn. Could reduce the deficit. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, his skill level to go past defenders and get shots away has been excellent today. The only surprise, he's just got the one goal.
Sykes. Oh, good vision. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending.
Not the perfect ball.
Manu Vallejo. Matt Target. Fired in there quickly. Well, a really good idea, but missing by a large margin.
What a fantastic idea and try from Mr. Dean. That would have been okay to get scored on from that.
2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Greenwood.
Let's see if we can't make it.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. A cut back.
Nope.
The first half here comes to an end. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Yes, he's played well, hasn't he? Obviously took his goal well, but his overall performance has been impressive too. Hopefully he...
Alright, let's jump into the second half.
So off and running again after a dazzling first half performance by the Black Cats.
Ruthless. That's the idea here. Ruthless second half.
Foden. Oh. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Oh, breezing past him. Can he finish this?
Oh, come on, Phil.
Marvellous save. Great goalkeeping.
Come on, Phil.
Well, it has been a developing story in recent days, and now we can 100% confirm it. Sergei Milinkovic-Savic has completed his move to Chelsea.
The price tag of around £85 million shows just how highly they rate him. He's a huge talent, but with that sort of fee, he'll need to start really well.
Sykes. Foden.
Oh, that is just a disaster of a shot. Oh, hello. How are you doing in England?
Black Cats moving the ball around.
What time is it there?
An advantage with them. Referee says play on.
Ooh.
That's too bad today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, as someone from England, you'll definitely appreciate my California named custom FIFA team that is placed in the Premier League, chanting the Swansea chants and having Blue Moon played as their walkout song. It's pretty silly, but pretty fun.
Well, the game continues. The Black Cats in control.
I am
and the route
from
could be on
California, and I support actually Manchester United. But I really appreciate City's Blue Moon walkout.
Right,
I think it's
on EA TV.
I'm really
fantastic,
that.
especially when the whole stadium is singing it. It sounds great. It gives you chills when you hear it.
Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so
yeah,
quickly
Manchester United are not. Well, they're doing all right, but they had a humiliating game against Liverpool the other day. But, you know, you got to be able to bounce back from stuff like that. So, it's, it has definitely been a challenging time to be a Manchester United fan the last couple of years. But, you know, you gotta stick with them. It was easy to be a fan when, okay, let me see if I can turn the game sound down, because then the mic can pick me up better. Because it probably picks me up better when I'm not in the game. Let's see, settings, audio, music volume. That's just menu. Commentary volume, stadium ambiance volume. Let's try this. Alright, is this better?
Time for a change then.
Yeah, and I'm just reading your comment now. The United and the City Stadium are pretty close to each other. I think they're only like 1,000 paces away from each other or something like that. That's cool. You're from London. Do you have a team in London that you support?
And the early shower. This is going to be a real test of their mettle.
Well, it's a straight red, and rightly so. But how will they replace him? They've got to reorganise now.
Alright.
And going short with it.
Cross in here. Oh, it's a poor cross.
No real threat from the cross.
I'm gonna make a substitution real quick here. We're gonna put in Cartwright. He is one of our one of the players that came with the created team. He's alright. Young striker though, so that's good. And I'm gonna play one of my young Americans, Jordan Morris. Alright, we can put stadium sound down one lower, definitely. Let's do that. Yes, Zach Steffen he is a really good goalkeeper. I am definitely a fan of him. I may have to get him for my my custom team here to be my backup keeper.
Well, no surprise there. The hosts have enjoyed most of the possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better
after
here.
The last game where we drew. We needed to come back and have a great game this game, and it looks like we're doing that. Definitely being
well, this is a
ruthless
brilliant
like I
strike,
wanted.
as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Yeah, those guys are all fantastic. I quite like Giovanni Reina. He's, in my opinion, much better than his dad was. I remember screaming at the TV when I was a kid because his dad was just not doing what we wanted him to be doing. But I really like Gio. He's a good young player, and he seems like a good person too. Got his head screwed on straight, which I think is really important, especially if you're going to be a successful professional athlete. You got to be a good person too.
Skipping away. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
How can he take them on and beat them? Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Could be a chance to break here. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Credit to them for winning back possession. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Another great save.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just
unbelievable. How did he stop that? He had caught that.
Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down.
So that's a really good question. Should Ole go or not? I have this debate with my dad all the time. He wants Ole to go. He's, especially after the other day, and I have the nostalgia of, you know, screaming my head off when Ole scored that goal to get the to win the Champions League in '99. So I have this nostalgic tolerance
John McGinn.
For Ole.
A free kick awarded by the referee.
I'm not a huge fan of the way they played, and I'm not a huge fan of Pogba, to be honest with you. I think he's like a kind of like a cancer in the locker room, and you know, doesn't take it as seriously as he should. So I'm on the fence. You can hear in the tone of my voice, like I want the best for the team, and if it's not Ole, then you know I'm ready for him to go. But it's gonna be hard for me to like if it was up to me,
Well,
it'd be
what
really
about
hard
this?
for me to fire the guy because I like him
He's
so much.
Sharp there. That's a very good goal.
Yeah, and if Sir Alex is a fan of you, then I'm a fan of you, because everything Sir Alex touched turned to gold. So, you know, you can't argue with that.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, as is so often the case, Phil
Well, it was a
Foden
good game.
did his talking out
We
there on the
were
pitch.
much more
Well, I have to
ruthless
say, that was
and
impressive. Not just
much
his
more
goals, but his
successful
all-round play.
than we were against City in our last game. I know Villa is a much easier team, but these days every team in the Premier League is good. So it's any time you can get a victory, that's worth it.
Have you got time for a few questions?
Do our quick press conference here. The headlines today will be Foden's stunning performance, his 2 goals, a great performance from Foden. Yeah. We'll say we couldn't ask for more from him today. He did great. He was fantastic. He's most of the time he's pretty fantastic. You know, good young player. He's been remarkable. California FC unbeaten. Are you confident you can avoid defeat again? I mean, we didn't really avoid defeat in that game. I think we won pretty handily. We're not giving anything away. Nobody expected Villa to give us a serious test today. And win according to predictions. Yeah, an emphatic win. What can you take away? You can only beat who's in front of you.
No further questions, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Zidane would be interesting. Steve Bruce would be interesting. He's another one that, you know, he's a club legend, so you can't argue with giving him a shot. Conte, Poch, 50-50. Laurent Blanc, same. For me, it'd be Zidane or Steve Bruce, but that's just my personal opinion. I've been way wrong in the past. Yeah, I'll show you the team. So here's my squad. It's a custom team that I made, and it gives you a bunch of custom players, and then I traded all the custom players, most of the custom players out, and put real players on the team to kind of just design my perfect team. I have a couple of the custom players from the beginning still. The 3 out of the 4 backs, Foster, Rodriguez, and Vermeulen, those are all players that it gave me, and they're good, so I kept them in the back. Eventually I'll phase them out and buy real players, but this is like what I would be picking for a team if I could just pick any team. I removed Brighton. I took Brighton's spot. I snatched Brighton's spot. Yeah, that's true. Blanc did play for the team. That was before my time. So is Steve Bruce, I guess. So Yeah, poor Brighton. Brighton is playing in the in Major League Soccer. No, they're just gone. Actually, they're
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions now.
What do we make of Tottenham? We respect Tottenham. Will it be physical? It's always, any game in the Premier League is physical. Yeah, we're very active in the transfer window at the beginning of the season, and we don't really have anything to spend right now. But if we can get some players, or if we can sell a couple players, then maybe we'll buy something. But I like, I could always get a stronger squad.
Okay, guys, we'll be wrapping up now. Thank you for attending.
Yeah, they did. I always love watching a good comeback. Some more players, we'll check on them later. That's what's so fantastic about the Premier League, is that it really is just, every team is awesome. It's not like Spain or France where you have teams that the big teams always beat. But on any given day, the team in first place in the Premier League could lose to the team in last place, and it wouldn't be that surprising. Especially with the TV money, these players, or these organizations, they just get a ridiculous amount of money to spend on their players. So it's not super surprising.
We're starting to get down to the nitty-gritty. Just 4 teams left in the Carabao Cup, and the stage is set for an absorbing semi-final. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV.
All right, I'll get into this. Into this game against Spurs.
And welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier, and it just hasn't relented. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. Only 4 teams are left in this cup competition. We're at the semi-final stage, and this is the first leg. It's Black Cats up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, Derek, what a semi-final we should be in store for today. Yes, the hosts are clear favourites to reach the final, but their opponents are dangerous and come here full of confidence, desperate to cause an upset. It has the makings of a very good game. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And a look at the starting 11 for Black Cats. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. N'Golo Conte starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And leading the attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he put them in front? And still a chance.
Good opportunity.
Able to clear the danger, at least for now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where we finish this year, as far as who's the top 4.
Taking on his old club, and that can
It's
bring
so
with
tight.
it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure.
Come
He's
on.
such a highly respected goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris. This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Hugo Lloris between the posts. Tanguy Ndombele plays alongside Giovanni Lo Celso in the centre of midfield. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. Foster.
Just trying to get control
Frenkie
of
de
the
Jong. Conte.
momentum in this game.
Bruno Fernandes.
Want to set a good tone.
Good visualization and execution.
A little cutback.
De Jong. And fine
Ooh,
goalkeeping.
it was close.
Well, the crowd are driving their team on here. They're surely going to score soon.
Yeah, I'm from, I grew up in Northern California, but right now I live in Los Angeles. And when I grew up north, I followed the San Jose Earthquakes, which was a Major League Soccer team up there.
The clearance, half-hearted.
And we'd go sometimes to Sacramento to see the Sacramento Republic play. And now that we're down here, there's the LA Galaxy and LAFC. The Galaxy I could never root for because they're the arch rival of the San Jose Earthquakes, who I grew up watching. So I've become kind of an adopted LAFC fan living down here.
And the danger's still on. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Not going to get away with that because it's offside here.
And he shouldn't be offside there.
Yeah, the MLS is growing pretty rapidly. Getting all kinds of new teams. Miami, Nashville, Atlanta.
Really sitting deep now.
The second New York team, which I guess isn't that new anymore. And LAFC too. They're LAFC is not that new anymore either. Charlotte, Austin. It's cool watching the league grow. When I was a kid, there were like, 10, 15 teams tops. Oh, who was that to?
They've regained
we'll
possession.
take it back. And we'll give it away again. Yeah, it's been incredible to see the Premier League, the MLS grow and change and become a fairly competitive league that builds pretty good players. We have it's always been kind of billed as a retirement league. Oh, come on, Ronaldo. It's always been kind of billed as a retirement league for players from all over the world, and they're trying to get away from that. And I feel like they have started to get away from that more.
Making sure nothing came of it. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Kane. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them.
Try and get a little bit of a counter from that.
De Jong. Onto Ronaldo.
Ronaldo in there, come on. There we go.
The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming.
LAFC Stadium is definitely better because
and
it's
they fully
newer.
deserve this goal.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that it was more expensive to buy an MLS team than it is to buy Newcastle. But I'm not surprised because there's so much corporate, straight, bullshit basically involved with sports teams in the United States. Different sponsorships and ownership groups, and imagine buying out teams is a huge pain in the ass here in this country.
Cristiano Ronaldo was a big part of the build-up to this one, and he hasn't disappointed Stuart.
I have been to
I'm
London,
sure the manager will
and
be delighted with him.
the traffic definitely rivals Los Angeles. That center of the city traffic is pretty crazy, and it's the same here. And I live right by the famous 405 freeway, and we refer to it as a parking lot because it is always full of cars. Even, at 2 in the morning, there's traffic. Oh.
Davinson Sanchez. And winning it back. Going about his defensive business with a
good
minimum
second
of
half here.
Bruno Fernandes. Now can they counter clinically? A really sumptuous ball.
There we
And
go.
a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo. So typical of him.
It makes it so easy to score with Cristiano Ronaldo. It's fantastic.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate the sub. I just started this channel, just started streaming on here. It's been really enjoyable. You know, I'm not doing it to get necessarily viewers or money or anything like that. I'm just doing it because I really enjoy playing, and I think it's fun to share with other people. So I appreciate you watching. I appreciate chatting. Yeah, it's fun to interact with people, especially people from all over the world.
He was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Well, Bayern have been very active in the transfer market, and they've made a big move personnel-wise. Stuart, good news for their supporters.
Well, the figure quoted is around £25 million, and that for me is money well spent, because he has.
He'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside
Cristiano.
position. And a change for Spurs at this juncture.
Yeah, it was a panic last minute, unexpected signing, that's for sure. But I was really happy to see it happen. Because he was such a hero of mine when I was growing up. I love watching him and Van Nistelrooy play together.
Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position.
A really special time to be watching a really special team.
Tackle.
So I was really glad to see him come back.
More live football coming your way.
And it was nice of Cavani to give him the 7. He didn't have to do that.
Well, but fisted away by the goalkeeper. And following the clearance, it will be a corner.
Yeah, that is true. It's gonna be weird. That World Cup is gonna be a weird timing and weird. Just the whole thing is gonna be strange. Typical Ronaldo, just goes on, scores a hat trick, makes it look easy.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and it's a comfortable finish in the end.
This is going to be the end of their cup run.
So easy. It's a lovely goal.
I'm going to make a quick sub. In fact, I'm going to take Ronaldo off. I'm always afraid the game is going to have him get hurt because he's older. He's kind of one of those finesse players, and I'm always worried the game's just going to be like, oh, yeah, he's hurt. Oh, and he's out for 6 months or something like that. So I try to take him out when he starts to get a little tired. Yeah, the California fans going crazy for their hero, Cristiano Ronaldo.
3 goals without reply. Just a quick reminder, action from the 3rd round of the FA Cup coming up live on EA TV. It's Spurs facing Sheffield United.
Well, it's great to have a break from the league for the players and the fans. Everybody loves this competition, and so do I. It should be a good game.
Custom players coming on. Oh, that's off.
And denied by the post.
Yeah, it was off.
But the assistant referee has his flag raised.
Yeah, even though the custom players are technically better than the players that I start, I like to start with the real players. I put these guys on as my subs.
20 minutes to go in this one.
They did a good job, though.
Oh, brilliant goalkeeping.
Well, that was a magnificent save. Just how did he keep that out? That's incredible.
Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Well, body in the way. Danger averted for now.
Gotta get out of the back. Controlled.
And it's with Foster.
Not panicking.
And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then.
Yeah, I agree. I was hoping when I did the create a team that it would let me just pick players to put on the team, but it gave me a squad of like 25 created players, and so I basically sold most of them. Oops.
Well, you've got to
I sold most of them as soon as possible, and just kept a couple of the good ones to just kind of fit in where I need them for now. But like I said, eventually the goal is to get to where there are no more of the created players on my team, and it's all just real players.
Pressing high to win the ball.
I feel like that's more fun.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Jadon Sancho.
Yeah, I did the beta of this game, and it had the created team in the beta, and it put the created players on, and I thought, oh, you know, maybe that's just for the beta. I wasn't sure if that was going to be for the actual game or not, and it was, but that's all right. And celebrates in front of his old fans. I probably should have had him just go pick up the ball in respect. I wasn't thinking, so I had him celebrate. I know the Tottenham fans would be upset with that. We'll make our last substitution. I know it's too little too late for somebody to actually have any kind of an impact, but might as well just do it just for the fun of it.
A lopsided contest, 4-0.
Yeah, it's not gone well for Tottenham. Cup run comes to an end. And a very upsetting defeat. Wow.
Bad challenge,
right.
And now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Yeah. Wan-Bissaka would be the one that you would want marking him because he's so fast. You need somebody super fast to mark Son because he's just lightning.
Now that short pass, this could be interesting.
Oh, and that's
and
it.
that is that. The referee blows the full-time whistle. And a night
On
for
we
the home
go
fans to enjoy, certainly.
to the
They won't
next
be getting
round.
totally carried
Cristiano
away,
gets the
but
ball.
home side with the advantage going into the return leg.
Yeah, and what a
Have all his
performance
teammates
it was.
sign
You
it
can
for
see
him.
the confidence in these players. The belief has been growing with every game.
Put it
This
up in his
time's not over
collection
yet,
with
but they
100
must
other
know
balls
they're in a major
and all of his
upset. They're just 90
tons
minutes
and
away
tons
from
of
the
hat
final
tricks.
now.
That guy probably has an epic trophy room.
De Jong.
I'm gonna be wrapping up here. Actually, after this, after we finish the stuff for this game, it's late here for me. It's already just about 10 o'clock. I've been on for an hour and a half, something like that.
Just a couple of questions for you.
So I'll be wrapping up after this, but I'm usually on in the evening times here. So, you know, I know it's early for you. Yeah. Yeah, I've never been to the Etihad or to Old Trafford. I was in London and I went to the Emirates, and that's That's the only stadium that I've been to. Yeah, man, I appreciate you watching. Always good to talk. It's like I said, it's really cool being able to interact with people from all over the world. It's really this is really fun, a fun way to make connections with people. So you know, I'm really thankful that you tuned in, and you know, I hope I see you again on here. You know, it's just like I said, it's just really cool to be able to interact with good people.
That'll be all, thank you.
Yeah, so that'll do it for us today on the stream. Yeah, it's been really fun as always, and yeah, I hope everybody tunes in again another day. This video will be up on YouTube. So if anybody's watching it in the future, thanks for watching as well, and I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Care, everybody.